Feels good, right, man? 21 Pilots holding on to you live in the SiriusXM. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the very last 21 Pilots reaction. There's no other ones for me to react to. So this will be the last one. I'm joking, people. I'm just kidding. I've still got quite a lot to do. I've actually been given a list of how many. So don't worry. But I am hoping that by the time I'm done with those ones, that Mr. Tyler and Josh over here drop a new project. I'm hoping. So fingers crossed. I need these cucumbers to come to the party, man. Right, man. Anyway, as you know, it's Grade the Form. We're grading all music out of 3 specific categories, which is sound, lyrics, content, and vocal ability of the artist. Doesn't matter. 21 Pilots is crushing it. I've got a new rating system based on cucumbers, which I will implement in my next 21 Pilots video, just to let you know. I've already reacted to Holding On To You, I think even twice actually. I haven't done this version over here. You guys can go into my 21 Pilots playlist. I have currently got over 100 21 Pilots reactions. That is the most reactions ever done to one artist. I think second to him is Machine Gun Kelly. So, hey man, that tells you something. Let's see what Tyler's got, man. Let's go, man. Tyler, rock and roll, bro.
This next song is off of a record called Vessel. And
Vessel was a insane
an advocate for journaling. A lot of artists and songwriters talk about how when they write songs, it's like you're reading their journal. And though I get what they mean by that, I promise you, it's not exactly like that. Because if you read my journal, it was just a lot of nonsense. There's no structure.
I feel like Tyler's voice should always accompany a piano. Always. Whenever Tyler talks, it just needs to accompany a piano. Like even if he goes to like the DMV, you know what I mean? And he's like waiting in line for like a driving license, and when he gets to like the teller and they ask him like what he's there for, like even when he says I'm here to pick up my driving license, that should have a piano while he says it. You know what I mean?
And as I was preparing for the set today, I remembered an old journal entry that I'd done a long time ago, and I rarely ever crack open old journals. It's almost forbidden. But I was looking at some old entries just to remember where I was coming from, what kind of mind space I was in.
I've also actually got that. I've got a journal of my thoughts in the past. I mean, because I'm a big advocate of saying that, you know, if I don't know where I came from, I don't know where I'm going. You know what I mean? I tend to, got a lot of painful things in my past, but I tend to use that as a guidepost. So I go back to my past to see where those mistakes were, to see where that pain existed. Right? And I just use it to sometimes prop me up when I'm going a little bit off my lane or out of my lane, essentially, and I get a bit scared and I feel like I'm taking too much of a risk. I go back there to my past, to my guidepost, and say, you're never going to do worse than that. You know what I mean? Keep at it. Come on, man.
And in 2010, there's this one journal entry I talked about. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this music thing. I don't know if it's not really working right now. There's really no light at the end of the tunnel. And
thank God he did.
The people around me were saying that their time is running out and they wanted to move on to other things. And I started to wonder if my dream was not supposed to happen. And so you can read through the journal as I am kind of just figuring out who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. At the very end of it, it says, but I started working on a new song, and right now the title is called Entertain My Faith. I'm excited about it.
Entertain my faith.
So I'm gonna keep on working on music. And it turned into this song, Holding On To You. So it's really cool to be able to watch where I was when I wrote the song and what the song has become now today, for not just me, but for other people.
I 100% could literally, I swear aloud to God, I could watch Tyler just talk. Like, I could literally go to a 21 Pilots concert where there's a piano just like this and Tyler's just talking. He could talk to me about the correct way to do your taxes, and I'd be like, fuck, this guy's a genius. You know what I mean? Seriously, he could just talk. He could just say, you know what, like, this is the way you gotta do your taxes so that the IRS is happy. You know what I mean? Let me show you how to file them. Let me show you how to do that all on a piano. And I'd be like, I buy that album. Let's go.
Taking over my body, back in control, no more shoddy. I bet a lot of me was lost, T's and crossed and I's and dotted. I fought it a lot, and it seems a lot like flesh is all I got. Not anymore. Flesh out the door, swat. I must have forgot, you can't trust me. I'm open a moment and close when you show up. Before you know it, I'm lost at sea. And now that I write and think about it, and the story unfolds, you should take my life, you should take my soul. You are surrounding all my
Okay. Oh God, I've got nothing to say. I just turn the chair on. Right.
Take my life, you should take my soul. You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting the kaleidoscope behind both of my eyes. Remember the moment. You know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know it, time is slow and then it's frozen still. And the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right?
It's amazing how do I put this? It's amazing how, you know, Tyler's a musician, sure, like he is a musician, right? But for me, I see him as like this godly, poetic figure, right? I feel like the instruments are only there to amplify his existence. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but just for me, is that this guy is so much more than music. You know what I mean? But the instruments need to be there to amplify this man's existence. Do you know what I mean? Because he's so powerful. He is so powerful. Just his voice. Like generally, he's just a God-given voice of just absolute beauty. You know what I mean? Just when listening to him talk is peaceful. It's just peaceful, just listening to this man talk at the end of the day. I just think musical instruments are just there to lift Tyler. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. How does he chop up these songs every time? There's not a single one that's bad. I don't understand. I've done 100 reactions. 100. Why don't you make mistakes? Right? And not the Twitter thing. That wasn't a mistake. Fuck off, people. Jesus, are you joking? Are you joking? Fucking hell. Talking about music.
You know it, time is slow and then it's frozen still. And the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it, take the pain, ignite it, tie a noose around your mind, loose enough to breathe fine and tie it to a tree, tell it you belong to me, this ain't a noose, this is a leash, and I have news for you, you must do.
For anybody who's actually in this reaction right now, that if you're new to the channel, right, I have already done a full lyrical breakdown of this song. So we are just enjoying Tyler for who he is, okay? If you want the lyrical breakdown of Holding On To You, go to my 21 Pilots playlist and get the lyrical breakdown, right? I'm not doing that on this. We are just enjoying Tyler for who he is and him just doing what he's doing now on that piano. I just like to watch Tyler do these little performances where he just sings and tickles those ivories. We're just enjoying that.
Take the pain, ignite it, tie a noose around your mind, loosen up to breathe, fine and tie it to a tree. Tell it you belong to me. This ain't a noose, this is a leash, and I have news for you. You must obey me. You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting the kaleidoscope behind both of my eyes. Entertain my fate. Entertain my
This fucking dude is just insane. It's just insane.
entertain my fate. Entertain my fate. Entertain my fate. Lean with it, rock with it. When we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing. We were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that pump hot. It's a heart to make a beat. Lean with it, rock with it. When we gonna stop?
There is a reason that this is my favorite band of all time. Of all time. Of all time. Favorite band. He is my favorite artist of all time. Tyler Joseph is my favorite artist of all time. Just release a damn album, you freak.
With the lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hot. It's our hearts that make a beat. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And I'll be holding on to you. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And I'll be holding on to you. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And I'll be holding on to you. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And I'll be holding on to you.
What? Go away now. What do you want me to say? Go away. Peace.